How much YouTube paid me for 1 million views. If you have a YouTube channel or plan to start one, then you're probably wondering how much money you can make from it. For those of you who don't know, YouTube pays your YouTube channel based on how many views your channel gets. The more the better, of course. And it is not calculated based on one video from your channel. It pays based on the overall views your channel gets, which means the more video you have, the more views you can possibly get as well. Well, today, I want to share with you just how much I have made from getting 1 million views on my YouTube channel. I think what I'm about to show you today could quite possibly open up your mind and maybe help give you some insights on the possibilities and opportunities created by running a YouTube channel. But let me show you how much I got paid first, and then I'll further explain how you too can achieve what I call the brute force way of getting more views. So basically, no fancy hacks that can miraculously bump up your view by 1,000-fold. Alright, so this is my YouTube analytics. I got monetized on February 25, 2022, and I hit 1 million views around February 8, 2024. So took me about 2 years, which is insanely slow, but I got there. But that's not the point. That's not what you're here for. What you're here for though is this, the revenue. For 1 million views, YouTube paid me $6,720.28. I don't know if that's a lot, but I do have to say this amount came purely from hard work, my own blood, sweat, and tears. So I would say, yes, it is worth it, but more on that later. What I want to do now is I want to dive deeper into the analytics so that you can see where this money came from, as well as how you can analyze your own channel so that you know what you can do to increase your revenue. To start off, I want to first identify which videos paid me the most, because by doing so, I can then analyze what is working for that video and I can create more videos around that. So for mine, my top video is this video here where I talk about how I can't get monetized. Pretty ironic. The video here contributed 31.5% of my total revenue, which is an insane percentage. The second video here contributed 12.5%, followed by the third video which contributed 7.2%. Here's what's crazy. These 3 videos combined contributed over 50% of my total revenue for 1 million views. So what does this tell us? That means that what everyone says about YouTube is true. It means making money on YouTube can quite literally be overnight, because one viral video can contribute a large portion of revenue for your channel. So, knowing this, what should you do? I'll tell you later because I need to first show you something else. The top 3 videos contributed 50%, right? Well, that also means the rest of the videos here, the ones that contributed less than 3%, there are videos that matter too. At first glance, the contribution seems insignificant and embarrassing, but they mean a lot when we add them all up together. I have a total of 41 videos here that contributed 3% or less, and this combined videos contributed over 30% of my total revenue. I think most people neglected this a lot. Everyone is always trying to aim that one video that blows up the channel, up till the point where they completely forgot about the power of accumulation. Sure, it sounds and feels way better to have one great video that gives you tons of money, but accumulation is just as good. The best way is, of course, to accumulate tons of great videos. That would be ideal, and I'm sure that's how the big channels sustain their business. But for small fries like us, who are just starting out, we're probably better off starting the journey in building up our videos rather than aiming for that one viral video. Because to create one viral video takes a bit of luck, unless you're willing to step out of your comfort zone, which means creating videos that the audience wants that may not align with your values. I mean, there are viral videos out there that happens out of nowhere, but they are really rare. Most videos that start to gain traction for a new channel don't happen for no reason. Most of the time, the YouTuber is doing something behind the scenes to help their video gain additional traffic. Let me show you why I think videos gain traction at random. Alright, check out my top performing video. The reason this paid me the most is because it got significantly more views than others. But to get more views, the videos require impressions, which is controlled by YouTube. This video here gave me over 5 million impressions, significantly more than any of my other videos. So what I'm saying here is, if YouTube gives the same amount of impressions to all my videos, I'll be very successful on YouTube. But YouTube doesn't, and I feel it is really random. The general advice here is that to get more impressions, you have to have high click-through rate and high average watch duration. But mine is actually not that high at all. So back to this video again. The click-through rate I got for this video is only 6.8%. That's not high at all. A high click-through rate would be around 10%. But what about the average percentage viewed? As you can see here, only 25.6%. What about average view duration? Only 1 minute and 46 seconds. That is beyond miserable. But still, YouTube decided to push this video instead of the others, and I don't know why. The only reason I can think of is that this video is somehow at the right place at the right time when people are looking for a solution to the problem. Here's what's interesting. This video was launched a long time ago, back in 2022. And it was dead on arrival as soon as it was launched. It gained no traction at all. It paid me little to nothing for the entire year. But then around August 2023, almost 1.5 years later, it just shot all the way up and has been going up and down since then. I did nothing to it. I did not change the thumbnail. I did not change the title. It just happens at random, and the best answer I can give you is the video became relatable at the right time. So, what can you and I learn from this? Well, I think the topic you choose is way more important than having a good thumbnail and crazy editing. If the topic clicks with your audience, then they will stay and listen because they want to get something out of you. Of course, that's just my hypothesis. No one truly knows the YouTube algorithm. I'm sure there are tons of other factors involved, but from my point of view, it has always been the topic of choice. The other thing I picked up is to focus on creating more videos over trying to create that one viral video. This could be more or less a weakness of mine. I'm not good at editing. I hate it. I hate creating effects. I hate getting B-rolls, and I just want to talk like this. There's a downside to my style, but on the plus side, I'm able to churn out videos quite easily. And when I do, I create more opportunities for myself to get that one video that is capable of carrying my channel. And once I get it, I continue to create as per usual and try to get that next great video. I'm always aiming and thinking what to create next first, because I know a large amount of videos can contribute a huge amount as well. Another thing I want you to take note of is that your channel can take off anytime, anywhere when you least expect it. As I showed you before, the video that paid me the most for 1 million views did not take off until 1.5 years later. So even if your video tanks today, it doesn't mean it wouldn't take off a year or 2 years later. So why not keep creating videos that are within your capabilities without worrying too much, right? But again, this is my style. You'll have to come up with your own that suits your schedule. I just can't afford to use up 3 to 6 months of my time just to create one video in the hopes of it getting viral. That's just not who I am. And lastly, I'm not sure if you picked this up, but know that if you want to make money on YouTube, the views you get is what pays you. The subscribers do not. Subscribers are good. It makes you feel validated. It makes you feel good about yourself, but they don't pay the bill unless you know what you're doing with your audience. But if you are after ad revenue from YouTube, views is the only way to go. So there you have it, how much YouTube paid me for 1 million views. I hope this has been insightful to you and helped show you the possibilities in running a YouTube channel. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.